Hey everybody, today is April 1st and it has been about 2 weeks since my last video, the transplanting process of a few of these plants. So today I'm going to be transplanting a bunch more. The weather is great and it is perfect time for transplanting. So before we go into showing you what I will be transplanting today, let me show you an update of the plants that we took outside 2 weeks ago. These two are my Bahamian Goat and it's doing very well, sitting here getting morning sun and growing a little bit. So there it is. And then let me show you the other one. And here is the cross that I showed you guys last week. It's doing great. It grew a little bit. Let me go ahead and gather up some of the plants that we'll be transplanting today, and then we'll go through the process and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, here are the few that we'll be transplanting today. These guys have been separated from the rest because I found mites on this and I have been treating them, and they've done quite some damage already, but I've gotten rid of them, and so these guys should recover very soon. Alright, here are the rest of them. I got 2 here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, or maybe 9, somewhere in there. So these are all going to go outside today, and then that would make room for more of these. So let's go ahead and move them. Okay guys, I'm getting ready to do the transplant process, and in the meantime, before we start, I'd like to show you a few of the plants that made it from last year. I just kept this in the garage, just gave it just normal lights in the garage lights, and they actually made it. And here are a few of them. This is my Pekin. This guy is just ridiculous. It just refuses to die, and it's still growing like crazy. And it was fruiting while it was in the garage, and I picked a few of the fruits off, and there's still some that are still here. So that's my Pekin. And this other one, let me see what this is. Some of the tag faded from last year. This is the Jay's Peach Ghost times Chocolate Ghost, and look at this, it's already fruiting already. So there's a ton of flowers, and as you can see, the soil level is a little low, so I will be filling this up pretty soon, and I'm gonna clip some of these off and allow these to grow, and this guy will fruit in very short time. Okay, this is a white tie, and I think I may trim this a little bit to allow it to grow some more, and then revitalize the soil by adding some. And look at that one there, that's a tiny plant that just grew. I think those are Pekin seeds that dropped. Here's another one. Don't know what the tag is, I lost it, so I'll have to identify that later. And here's another one. So I have a few good ones that survived. That one there is, let's see here, I think that's my MOA times Thai, I think. So we'll see when it grows. And then check this out, my dragon fruit. It did not die. I didn't even take it inside. I thought all of these guys died, but they did not. So look at this, they did not die at all. So I will take those out and put it somewhere soon. And then also my moringa tree, look at that, pretty nice. It started to grow back, grown inside this 5-gallon, and it's about 6 feet tall. Alright, so I got some soil there. These are my plants, and here are the buckets from last year. And you can actually reuse some of the soil if you allow it to break down over the winter break. So if your plants are sitting like this, all of the roots that grew within this bucket will break down, and then it'll die back, and it's gonna create pretty good fertile soil. So this is how you know that it has been broken down. If you take your older tree and just wiggle like this, And if it just comes out, see, it come out very, very easily because the roots have been broken down into organic matter. So there it is. This is just what's left of it. Just pull those weeds out because you don't want weed in your plants. And normally what I do is I pour this out. See that? It's already broken down and it creates pretty nice dark soil. See, the roots are all broken, so that's a good sign. So what I'm gonna do is mix some of these with my newer soil and then grow the new plants in there. So see, all the roots have been broken down, so they have been decomposed. So that's here, yeah, very good sign there. Okay, let me go ahead and pour all the soil out and prepare it for transplant, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you how I mix my soil. So the soil I use is manure and compost. Then I also use some topsoil, black velvet. And I always mix in perlite. And then I also add a little bit of the soil from the previous year. So let me go ahead and show you real quick. First, I'm gonna add the manure and compost. And I get about a quarter of the bucket in there. So let me show you. And then throw in some perlite. And I'll just mix this up. And then we'll add some topsoil. And then some perlite to mix that up because I like these to be well drained. And then we'll move over here and add some of the older soil. Okay, that should be enough. Then we'll add our plant. Alright, to add the plant, you want to dig a hole as far down as you can. And then just drop it in. And then give it some water. You want to give it a thorough water because you're not going to water again for probably a week since it's still cool right now. Alright, that's usually how I transplant and mix my soil. So I'll be back and show you all of the plants that I transplanted soon. Okay, that took a bit of time, but I'm all complete now. So let me go around and show you what I have. This is the Thai times MOA Scotch Bonnet. That one as well. This is my Sriracha F2. that's the MOA times Brazilian Goat. This is the red pheno. I have a yellow one also. This is a chocolate Scotch Bonnet times Brazilian Goat. These are all of my own crosses. Same with that one. Chocolate Scotch Bonnet times Reaper. And this one here is the Chocolate Scotch Bonnet times Thai. Chocolate Scotch Bonnet times Reaper. These two are the same. And these are the MOA Scotch Bonnet from Jamaica. This one here. So that is the true MOA right here. This one and that one. And then I found this guy, just a voluntary, so I kept him. I don't know what that is, but we'll find out soon. So there you have it, guys. That is all of my plants for this season. Over here I have a few more, so I will show you guys all of that in the next update. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.